COVID, or all of that. So yeah, nice for us to select the same 23. Obviously, the first 40 was really good from our side, and a lot to fix that next 40. So, like Sam said in the intro, slightly different weather than we had last week in Italy. But I think that's part of the challenge in Europe, and that's what makes it a great competition.
You guys are obviously staying in Swansea, but you're playing in Llanelli. You guys driving up there by bus?
Yeah, we're busing. It's roughly about 20 k's, so it should take us about 30 to 40 minutes. So yeah, we're busing there today for captains, and then we're busing there to the game tomorrow.
And how much do you know about the Scarlets?
Apart from the fact that they've got basically 3/4 of the team is Welsh internationals, they've got a couple of British and Irish Lions. I think it's a team that really gets energy from a great attacking brand of play. With the quality halfbacks that they have, they've got a good kicking game as well. I really think they express themselves through the way they attack. What we can see from them is they've got a great attack, great attacking systems, players with a lot of X factor and individual brilliance. So yeah, I think it's looking at the weather outside, where it's really rainy and quite cold. I think it's going to be a nice physical battle tomorrow night.
Just a word, I was there in 94, 11 days in Swansea. I didn't see the sun once.
We were very fortunate to have quite a bit of sunshine yesterday. But no, currently, and prediction for tomorrow is grey, wet and windy.
Okay, that must make you feel like you're going to go play a game in Cape Town.
Yeah, we actually said it's almost going to be the same thing as Newlands. But yeah, so I think it's going to make the game more 50-50 for me. I think playing in the wet conditions doesn't really favour them or us at the moment. So I just feel if we get rainy, windy conditions tomorrow, our forwards are really going to have to make a step up.
Hi, Ivan Heiberger. You mentioned already that you're going to be playing against a bunch of Welsh internationals. The front row is one of those units that is probably going to be just Welsh internationals. So you guys must be expecting a big fight up front. How are we going to get? How are the Lions going to get through that?
Yeah, I think that's obviously they lay the foundation for them to attack so well from the set piece, their line and scrum. I think it's an area where we've consistently grown over the last couple of months. We also want to get a lot of energy from our set piece. Albert and Julian and the players have really been working hard the last 2-3 weeks to get that as consistent as we can. And a great challenge, as we saw against the British and Irish Lions game as well at home, is even though it's internationals, I think as South Africans, we pride ourselves in our set piece. And we've got the same expectation tomorrow night, is to really be competitive in our set piece.
It might be unfair to say, but Lucy's kind of lost a bit of traction there in the second half. Was that maybe because Jaco Kriel was taken off? Is he going to be playing a bit longer? Was it his leadership qualities that maybe made them a bit more unified in the first 40 minutes, and then thereafter there was a bit more inexperience that came through?
Let's start with Jaco. I think he was really good that first 40 minutes. From the beginning, when we selected him, we knew he probably had about 40, if we're going to push it, about 50 minutes of legs in him for his first game back in all that time. So we got a good week out of him. He's looking good. So hopefully we can get 50 or 60 minutes out of him. And that second half, I think his leadership might have played a little role there, but I just felt that we made error upon error, double error, triple errors, and that changed the rhythm of the game. Sabu that's on the bench and that was on the bench. We've all seen what he can do in Currie Cup. Great work ethic, great repeated effort. So I think just saying it was Yaku's influence could have played a role, but I don't think it was the biggest factor. But again, in the current circumstances, having someone like Sabu, that's a great leg chopper that can stop momentum for us is going to be vital tomorrow night.
And then just one question for Berger. You mentioned the weather's going to that's going to be a bit inclement. Is that going to change the approach of the back line and also your decision-making process?
Yeah, it will definitely change it a bit. I think it's just going to be more on our decision makers to get us in the right areas of the field, and the game management is going to be very important. You don't want to be stuck in your own half trying to play and then get a couple of unforced errors and then just puts them on the front foot. So I think it's going to challenge our kicking game a bit, and yeah, hopefully our decision makers gets us on the front foot.
Thank you.
Yes, just on the I almost want to say on the coaching side. I know it's going to be the case, for until pretty much June, you get those type of things. But I just wanted to hear already. Are you enjoying the new challenge of literally having to shift focus and coming up with new ideas on a week by week basis? I mean, in the Southern Hemisphere, it was a bit more uniform, almost. What you could expect from teams and conditions.
Yeah, Hans is speaking to people like Jan van Graan and Akkers and JP leading up to this. The biggest, even with Jock and them, the biggest thing in Europe is not only different weather conditions, but also different coaching styles, different coaching philosophies. So yeah, we played in Italy last weekend with the Australian coach and Irish ref, and we're playing with the Italian ref. So in 8 degrees with wind pumping and rain. So that is part of the challenge for us. It's part of the coaching team challenge. It's part of the team's challenge. Being able to adapt. I think it's an unbelievable experience for all of us, just to experience that almost international test circumstances week by week. The ability to learn, the ability to adapt. And I think if we're going to look back after the first season, just the knowledge gain and the experience gain is going to be priceless.
How's the cash, Morgan here? Other Morgan, has he been with the inclement weather in Wales? Has he been a bit more focused on flawless execution of the set piece this week? Because this could be a very good opportunity for you guys also to get points in the game if you can apply pressure to their set piece and with Jordan's accurate kicking game.
Yeah, how there, Morgan? Yeah, definitely. I think, like Berger said, the decision makers from the kickers, plus hopefully a good set piece from our side. Circumstances like this, I think the team that's going to play territory better, that makes the least amount of errors in their own half and can apply the most pressure in the opposition half, has got a better opportunity and a better chance of winning the game. So playing in the right areas, putting them under pressure in the right areas, and then, like you say, when there's points available, take the 3-6-9 probably in the circumstances will be like, that's what I said, almost coming up against test philosophies and test match mindsets is great learning for us.
Thanks, Kay.
Any more questions?
I'm all good.
Very good, thanks.
Thank you, James.
Thanks,
very
ladies.
much.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, guys. All the best tomorrow.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Cheers. Bye.
Good. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.